Spring summer is here and I thought to paint some cute little spring doodles. In this video, I'm going to show you how to paint these adorable, beautiful watercolor doodles. These are all spring inspired, so let's get started. For the materials, I will be using round brush number 6 and a round brush number 0 for detailing. Then I have few gel pens, but majorly I will be using a brush pen which has a very brush kind of nib. It is really good for that sketchy cartoonish look. If you don't have, you can use a normal gel pen. Then I've kept pencil to, just in case I need to fill up some spaces, I'll draw it with pencil and then go over with the sketch pen. For the watercolors today, I will be using my Daniel Smith watercolors. This palette is really good. It has different types of tones of shades. And for this drawing sheet, I'm using 300 GSM watercolor paper. I've pre-drawn all the elements that I want to paint. If you want a drawing sheet like this, I'll try to link it down below so that you can use it for your coloring. So I'm going to begin with a very light wash of watercolors, which is going to act as the first layer for the watercolors on this one. Use your favorite colors. I'm going to use very different shades of colors for each one of those, whatever comes to my mind. And there is no specification for what colors you need to use. Just go with whatever you have on your palette. And this is just first layer. You do not need to be very perfect because anyways at the end we are going to use the marker to give those details, so don't stress about making them perfect right now. And I have used this palette and I'll try to link all the colors in this palette in the description. So that is all what I have used and mixed so that you have a reference. Otherwise, use your choice of colors. And I'm going to not go in any sequence, so whatever colors I see in my palette, I quickly jump into that element and start painting. So there's no particular pattern in which I'm going to paint. I'm just going to and fro to different elements here and there. So yeah, please enjoy watching this. So these are all completely dried up now, and we are slowly going to add more details for these. Starting off with the second layer of these colors. So now I'm going to add more details to everything. As you can see, for the boots, I'm adding few flowers coming out of the boots, growing out of the boots, along with some greenery, for which I will be using a sap green color. You can use any colors, again, whatever you wish like. So I'm just using the circular motions to create those loose roses, and then I'm just tapping my brush to create those petal kind of shapes. And to give those dark effect, I will be putting some darker brown in the center, so to replicate the shadows. For the bunny as well, I will be adding a darker shade to just give some shadows, some fur effect. Again, use whatever colors you like. I'm using a dark brown shade to give those shadow effects. And again, I will be in the third layer, I will be giving some very tiny strokes for the fur. For the carrots, I used contrasting colors. So before I used a blue for the shadow part, and now I'm using that orange shade for the carrot color. And it looks absolutely beautiful using this technique for the first time, and it looks so beautiful. And I also added a little bit of red to just give a little more reddish orange effect, and then added sap green leaves to these carrots. I used the back of my brush to, pick out some thread like texture from the carrots that the real carrots have, which looks nice. It looks realistic. You can add the greenery according to how much space you have there on your sheet. And now moving on to this beautiful little painting of these flowers. So it looks like tulips, so I'm just using ovals to paint together to look like that flower. Jumping on to the bow. For the bow, to give that a gingham checkered effect, I use the same watery color in the stripes, and then I will let it dry and do the horizontal ones again. And if you see in the whole of the painting, I'm using the same kind of sap green, just adding a little bit of brown or water to just give some variation. That's all that I'm doing. Basically, it's just sap green using in all of those greenery, and adding few details with brown and ochre to this hat, just giving some shadows and highlights, reflections. In the similar way, I'm going to give more details to all the elements here, so please keep on watching. So this is everything that I wanted to paint with watercolors, and now I'm going to use my black gel pens, white gel pen to give more detailing and life to this beautiful illustrations. Let's start. This is the best part for me in this video, in which we outline everything with this sketch pen or marker. It is a brush tip marker, so it gives very nice stroke. Somewhere it is thick, somewhere it is thin, so very natural sketchy look. And this part has been favorite since my childhood, ever since I used to start painting. This was everything that I enjoyed a lot. It gives a whole lot of vibrancy and life to the whole painting. So I love doing it. So the idea is to use very short strokes, use a cracky line to do this. We do not want a very concrete kind of lines here. We want them to be sketchy, imperfect, so that it looks natural and vintage as well. So keep them very easy, loose on you. Don't stress about it, and just let your sketch pen work wherever it wants to. Just try to depict some shapes and try to make the lines accordingly. And that's it. Enjoy yourself. Now I will be adding some leaves and flowers around the page wherever I find spaces. I'm not using pencil beforehand, so I'm just going to sketch it right away and just making few branches of leaves and then sketching out some flowers, big and small. And I'm not going to fill any watercolor in these, so yeah, they are going to pop out differently in the whole sheet. And I'm here writing the text, hello spring. I know it's too late for the spring, it should be in the starting, but better late than never. So here I've written hello spring, and that's all. So if you all enjoy this type of video, this type of spring doodles, then please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. That means a lot to me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care, bye bye, and enjoy painting.